So I watched Oliver Heldens DJ in 0.25x speed and I found 5 cool DJ techniques that he does that you may or may not have noticed before. So in this video, I'm gonna show you what those 5 things are and explain to you how you can do those tricks yourself. Number 1. Oliver Heldens tends to mix acapella intro tracks during outro sections in songs. This type of mixing results to a live mashup blend, and it's pretty easy to do if you have the right tracks. And don't worry, all the tracks we'll use in this video are free to download. Links are down below. Anyway, the first thing you're gonna need is a track that has an intro and vocal breakdown. So we'll call this track the vocal track. Now, the second thing you're gonna need is a track that has an outro section. And we'll call this track the outro track. So the first thing you should do is know how many beats the intersection of your vocal track has. So for this track, it has 16 beats. Next to that knowledge, all you have to do now is beat jump backwards by 16 beats from the outro track's outro section and cue point that section. So once you reach this section on the outro track, we'll then trigger in our vocal track. Then we'll cut its low EQ and bring up its volume fader once you reach the outro section. Number 2. When you DJ electronic tracks, sometimes you encounter boring breakdowns and build-up sections. So to keep his mixes exciting, Oliver tends to mix acapellas at those sections to spice them up and to create more anticipation for the second drop. Number 3. So Oliver Heldens is mostly known for doing long blends and smooth and clean transitions. So he doesn't implement a lot of DJ tricks and effects, but he does accent his tracks with echoes and filter sweeps. So Oliver's echo rate is 1/2 and he tends to filter from the 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock position. If you guys want to hype up your build-up even more, try turning the filter knob left and right really quickly to create more tension to the accent. Now before we move on to learning the secret to Oliver Heldens' smooth transitions, if you guys want to ensure that you nail all these DJ tricks live in your DJ sets, you guys gotta check out Young Guru's online class on how to DJ from setup to sound check. There he teaches you a bunch of things, like how to set up your equipment, how to make sure everything sounds right, and just how to have an overall better and smoother time DJing live. So if you want to check out the DJing Live Masterclass and a whole lot more, the first 1,000 people who click the link down below will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium so you can explore your creativity. And Skillshare is an online learning community that offers membership with meaning. With over 20,000 classes in graphic design, music production, songwriting, and more, which are all fueled by passionate creatives like myself, you're pretty much set for life if you want to learn anything new, efficiently, effectively, and economically. Because an annual subscription on Skillshare just costs us $10 a month. So make 2021 a year where you explore new skills, deepen existing passions, get lost in creativity with Skillshare's online classes. Anyway, let's now move on to learning how Oliver Heldens EQs his tracks. So when Oliver Heldens mixes his next track in, he always has its low EQ all the way to the left side. Then when he gets to the track's transition point, he then turns the low EQ of the current song all the way to the left side and brings the next song's low EQ to the 12 o'clock position. The reason he does this type of mixing is because he's a house DJ focused on clean and seamless transitions. And speaking about cleanliness, the secret to Oliver's smooth mixing is that he takes his time when blending, only choosing to mix during outro sections in songs. So if you guys want to mix like Oliver Heldens, take your time when mixing. Never pressure yourself to transition when you're not ready. Anyway, that's it. If you're still watching this video, let me know which tip was your favorite down below, and with that said, thank you for watching everyone, and I'll see you all in the next one.